What's up, everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 25 Kentucky Dynasty Mode Series video. And today, we got a huge quarterfinals matchup in the 2025 College Football Playoffs. We got Kentucky Wildcats versus the Kansas State Wildcats. A battle between Wildcats today in the Goodyear Cotton Bowl. This game is only 2 wins away from making the national championship. This would make it 2 years in a row. We're looking for back-to-back national championships. We got to get through Kansas State and then maybe get through Oregon. It depends on what happens. We'll take a look at the college football bracket here in just a few minutes. But if you all get some enjoyment, be sure to drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and there is plenty more career mode content and sports game content here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. You can check out the different playlists linked in the video description below or find them on the channel page. But this team is coming off a big win against Nebraska in the last episode. Our offense looked the best it's looked in a long time. That's 2 weeks in a row. The regular season finale in Louisville, the Kentucky offense looked amazing. Last week, the offense looked better than the defense, which is rare because we have the best defense in college football this season by all the numbers. So we need this Kentucky defense to play much better than they did against Nebraska, against Kansas State. Kansas State is a good team. They're sitting 82 overall, but don't overlook that number. They've had a really good season. They're the 4th highest ranked conference winner, and of course they got a first round bye. Like, you cannot overlook this Kansas State team just by looking at their overalls. So I will have timestamps in the video description below, so feel free to go ahead and jump around wherever you want. If you want to go ahead and jump to the game, feel free to go ahead and do that. We got to take a look, though, at the college football playoff bracket here. So here are the teams, the 8 teams left in the 2025 college football playoff on our road to Hard Rock Stadium to play in the national championship in Miami, Florida. Kentucky took down Nebraska in the first round. Boston College took down USF. Alabama took down Clemson. Michigan took down Penn State. Here in the quarterfinals, you got Kentucky versus Kansas State, Boston College versus Oregon, Alabama versus Syracuse, and Michigan versus Georgia. There are 3 SEC teams here in the college football playoff still. So my prediction at the bottom part of the bracket is Alabama is going to take down Syracuse and Georgia is going to take down Michigan, and it will be an SEC battle in the semifinals between Alabama and Georgia. And at the top part of the bracket, I don't like to make too many bold predictions, but obviously I think Kentucky is going to crush Kansas State today and move on to the semifinals. And I also am hoping, maybe wishful thinking, that Boston College upsets Oregon. So I need all of you all to go to that game, the Rose Bowl game, and make sure you root on Boston College and try to lead Boston College to a huge upset against the #1 team in the nation this year, the Oregon Ducks. Because that Oregon Ducks team, everybody, is looking for revenge against the Kentucky Wildcats. Because we crushed them in the national championship last year. So we won the national championship, of course, and we crushed Oregon. So Oregon's back for revenge. So if Oregon wins, it would be a rematch of the national championship of a season ago in the semifinals of the 2025 college football playoffs. That would be electric. I hope it doesn't happen, though, if I'm being honest with you all. I would much rather play against Boston College than Oregon. And there's a lot of upsets in this game in the college football playoffs, so anything can happen out there. So we're rooting hard for Boston College. We're big Boston College fans here today. And it is time to take a look at this quarterfinals matchup. Number 4 ranked in the nation, Kentucky, against the number 7 team in the nation, Kansas State. But Kansas State is sitting with the 4th seed in the college football playoffs because they were the 4th highest conference winner. So you take a look at these two teams by the numbers. This Kentucky team is averaging 26 points per game. Kansas State is averaging 33 points per game in the Big 12. They have 251 passing yards average and 161 rushing yards. We have 215 passing yards and 148 rushing yards. But offense has not been our strong point this season. And we've had an SEC schedule versus Kansas State has had a Big 12 schedule. If you watch my Road to Glory series on the channel with Rhett Gamer and the Texas Tech Tornadoes, you've seen how favorable that Big 12 schedule is. It is a very great schedule, so we really can't compare these numbers too much due to just the huge difference between these two teams' schedule. And our impact player, the player last week who was the big impact senior on the day. All of our seniors played amazing, but none played better than Barryon Brown. He only had 4 catches last week, but had 3 touchdowns and over 170 reception yards. He's looking to have a big time game today. You better believe that Kansas State defense is going to try to find a way to shut down Barryon Brown early. So we're going to establish the run early, open up the play action, open up some passing, try to get them in a man-on-man press coverage, and we're going to hit Barryon Brown over the top. My goal is to run enough to where they do press coverage just like they did last week. Well, not them, but Nebraska did last week, which opened up some huge touchdown plays. Gonna try to do that same thing this week. Taking a look at the two teams by the overalls, Kansas State is 82 across the board. Don't let that number fool you. I looked at their stats. They've had a really good year. Obviously, they've had a good year if they're ranked 7th in the nation. We're 86 overall, 85 offense, and 87 defense. Our defense did not play like an 87 defense in the first half, but we did play like one in the second half. So our defense needs to start a little bit better today, and we need to get the job done. So, hey, get your all's one times ready. Get your hype ready. Huge matchup. Kentucky is so close to back-to-back national championships. We got to get through Kansas State and possibly Oregon. We're so close. Let's take a look, though, at the jerseys and make sure there's no conflicts here. Okay, all white. We might wear all white. Let's see what they're wearing. Okay, silver and purple. So we're actually going to go blue pants and gonna wear the chrome helmet. The chrome helmet is my favorite helmet. Yeah, that's what we're going to wear here for this game, and maybe even black cleats. That's the uniforms, the winning uniforms here today. It is time for the Goodyear Cotton Bowl, the quarterfinals of the 2025 College Football Playoff. Let's get hyped up, everybody. Let's have a big-time game here. Come on.
Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the College Football Playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive.
The intros always get me so fired up. Let's go, Kentucky. Come on. Big Blue Nation is ready. You all are ready. This team is ready. Quarterfinals are underway.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So Kansas State's offense making their way on the field today. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that when Ohio State took care of Oregon?
Listen to Big Blue Nation, everybody. Blue-white.
And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
They bring him down, but
at least that sounds like what the fans were chanting there. That was a good play. Maxwell Harrison has to get up there a little bit quicker on that ball.
Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
They've got solid players across the board. Their quarterback and running back are the star players in their team.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's caught. Did he get a foot in?
See,
yes,
that was the problem last game. Our coverage I guess it wasn't the coverage last game. Our coverage had a lot of interceptions, but there was some lapses in coverage. But the big thing last game was stopping the run. But our coverage has had some problems this year. That's more of what I was referring to there. But I wouldn't say they struggled last week. Oh, you're kidding me.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense
you have to tackle. You got to wrap up. That should have been a sack.
Gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
That's heartbreaking.
Getting set.
I'm showing a cover 2, but running cover 3. I'm trying to get their quarterback flustered early on. Got to get them frustrated and flustered.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught behind the line.
What a tackle. Huge hit stick there. 3 receivers, 1 tight end set. 3rd and 5. Their quarterback's quick. I'm going to do a QB contain cover 1. I'm showing a cover 2, though.
They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the
screen. Screen. That's how you play right there. Come on. Was that Gadsden? That might have knocked them out of field goal range. It is Gadsden, the sophomore here, getting through the line, right through the screen. The screen was open too, and they have to punt it. That's a huge sack. Are you kidding me? Gadsden from Georgia, making a big-time play here today at AT&T Stadium. That's a good punt. Ball on the 15. Hey, that is a great start from our defense. That's what we do.
Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
You all might be wondering, what was Jerry's big advice to Brock Vandegrift going into this game? Jerry said, don't throw an interception to the other team on the first drive. That was number 1. Number 2 is play good, smart football and do what you did last week.
In the clear at the 25.
Good play.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
So by the actual depth chart, this Kansas State team is very similar to the Louisville team we played a couple weeks ago. So not like a strong team. They've got solid players, don't get me wrong.
Over the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Kansas State. Wow, what a play.
Dude, they've got some solid players. Ryan, was that one of them? Yeah, I think it was. Told you they got some solid players.
Play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So Brock Vandegrift's strategy is to get the interception out of the way early, just like in the last game, too.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
He had some room there. I think you all saw what I was looking at, and that cornerback made an incredible play.
The PAT makes it 7-0 to open score.
Okay, yeah, that happened. Move on. It's not about the mistakes you make. It's about how you respond after those mistakes. Last game, I'm sitting there talking about. I was talking about the momentum. This game, I'm talking about. They're very similar to Louisville that we played a couple weeks ago, and I'm not going to say a word. We're just going to talk about the game at hand, not about the other players. Let's just play football.
Here's the toss play now, running left.
Run him over, Patterson. That honestly, that was an incredible play by the cornerback. Incredible. Like, our receiver had some space and he just jumped in front of it like it was nothing.
I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be
that's incredible blocking. That's a big weakness Kansas State is going to have, stopping the run game. I know I said I wasn't going to mention anything else, but it is. I mean, it's their big weakness. Their defensive line and linebackers are not that good. Their cornerbacks are pretty good.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
That would have been a perfect time for a fumble right after saying that.
Just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The rookie, the freshman in there. I wish he wasn't. Their weakness is the right side of their line, their defensive line. Number 8 there is the one you got to take advantage of.
Gain on the running play, 3rd down now. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker.
This is a good example. Is the depth chart review doesn't give you all the information about how the players play in the field, obviously, because there's number 8. Was one of their weaknesses on the defensive line. I'm going for this.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this.
That was some of the worst run blocking that this team has seen this entire season. That was terrible. Okay, team, wake up.
Handoff taken, trying to run it behind the big left tackle. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Not our defense's fault, I can tell you that.
Up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run?
You can't make this stuff up.
Throw the ball downfield.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
I'm still going to keep the blitz on.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially.
I'm speechless, YouTube. I'm speechless. I don't even know.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass this time. Defense is coming
yes! Hardaway with the big-time sack. He's had multiple sacks this season. All-American. One of the few All-Americans on our team this year. Okay, this is when we go a cover 4 dime, match coverage.
Offense coming to the line.
Just don't allow a 1st down. It should be a simple play. They're just letting the time run out. That's smart. Get a look and then go away. We have to stop them here. We have 0 passing yards, an interception, and that's about it, right? The rest have been running. We're running the ball well. It's just number 8 stopped us. What about that weakness on their defense, right?
Just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? First play of the quarter is a crucial one.
Kansas State said what weakness?
Looking to throw. It's Johnson. It's nearly picked off.
How does he not catch that?
Don't expect that from such a reliable.
I read 3 last game as well and didn't intercept any of them, but I knocked him down. That's a great read. I was baiting him into that throw. I kind of stepped away to open it up and then try to intercept it, but close. That's a big-time play by our defense here. That's a great punt. Get there, get there.
And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds.
This is not good.
Near the goal line. Outstanding work by the player.
Let's do a spread formation just because they're stuffing us on, or they stuffed us on that last 1st down. So
something here from the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense
maybe not. Maybe let's go power O.
Everybody's gap sound.
This is a terrible place to be. That's a great punt.
Bringing out the full house. They'll feed the back again.
Yeah, their defense is dominating right now. That's what I get for calling out their linebackers. Now, don't get me wrong, they got a lot of talent. But like compared to the teams we played this season, I mean, there's no comparison.
So they need to convert right here.
Running my favorite formation here. Going to go slot cross motion to Barryon Brown. We're going to try to hit him on the move there. Maybe key. We'll see.
And the wideout goes in motion.
Just don't get a safety.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time here.
Good try.
That one falls incomplete.
Nobody was open, and that was great blocking. I cannot believe they didn't blitz. Barry Brown would have been an interception. Dane Key wasn't open, and Macklin had a little bit of space there on the deep route, but couldn't get it there to him at that time. That was my third read.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Oh, the returner fumbled it. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing.
Why didn't he pick up the ball? He was right there. I made a big-time hit-stick tackle, but
back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead.
Watch their running back. He can play.
Now before the snap.
Watch that running back.
Play action here on first down.
It's a good thing they did not have a route down the middle of the field, because that's where I was supposed to be guarding. Yeah.
Second down play coming up.
I cannot believe we didn't pick up that ball. That was such a good tackle. Hey, our defense is playing, though.
It's Johnson. Here's the throw deep downfield.
Yes. Come on. Read that beautifully. Hardaway, a sack today and an interception. So I've gotten better at turning into players, and I'm going to start doing it more, because you can make plays like that. That's not a good throw by the quarterback. That's a throw I would make, which usually means it's probably not a great throw. I would have threw it there, and I would have thrown an interception. Run him over.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain.
Patterson's having a good game. Let's run the Ryan Gamer slot corner.
Offensive line in this running game, able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game.
Great read.
The play action opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
A level switch. I'm looking at Key. Actually, Barry Brown, this is a touchdown. Run a lot to open up the pass. We got cover 0, unless this is a coverage shell. This is a touchdown.
He's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up.
There's a shot toward the end zone.
That's a...
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense.
That's a drop.
They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
I can tell you one thing. He never drops that. Like, that is a rare drop from Barry Brown. We got the coverage we've been baiting him into. Did not take advantage of it. I'm doing Barry Brown long here. I don't think it's going to work, but... Oh, yeah, it will.
Again after that incompletion on first down.
Barry Brown, touchdown!
Wildcats.
Brock Vandegrift, trust Barry Brown, even despite the drop. That's our superstar. Give him another chance, and he scores.
Running a route like this makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Big mistake with that play call for the defensive coordinator. I understand it worked for him in the last play, but it didn't really. It should have been a touchdown. Back-to-back poor play calls from the Kansas State defensive coordinator, and we took advantage of it. That's going to be a 7-7 ball game if we can make this extra point. But great audible. I audibled to that play. And wow. See? Run, set up the pass game. It doesn't necessarily have to be a play action. You're just trying to get them you're trying to get them up. You're trying to get them up. And once you get them up, you beat them deep. We did it against Louisville. We did it last week against Nebraska. And we did it this week against Kansas State.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start.
Come on, defense.
25-yard line.
Let's keep it up. 2 receiver set. Let's go 4-3.
Back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession.
Let's do a cover 3 blitz.
Lined up. It's first down.
They're probably going to run it. They are not getting their star player running back the ball enough, honestly.
Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big.
I told you.
The Wildcats looking to
we got 3 linebackers out there, 4 down linemen. We were blitzing 5. They ran away from the blitz. That was a great run.
You can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
If I'm them, I'm running it. Or are they going to try to catch us in? I'm doing a blitz. I don't know about this. I'll be honest with you all. If they throw this, it could be a touchdown. Audible. Audible. Oh.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it
Never
off.
mind.
The
I did audible, but I audible to an even more aggressive blitz, so it worked.
Integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all.
Okay.
Really sound defense on that play.
Okay, we got to go nickel. They're going to throw, and if they don't throw, it's okay.
That run sets up a critical third
It could be a draw. We got to do a quarterback spy here. Their quarterback can run.
Dropping back. It's Johnson. QB to the tight end.
28 has to be over there. What is Chadwick doing? Chadwick was supposed to be over there. That was a terrible ran defense right there. A good play call because it would have worked. Blown coverage there on the outside. Way to get up there and make a tackle. Fearbree and Hardaway are dominating on the defensive side today. 3 tight end set. They're probably running here. Let's go cover 2.
Second down after that run on the previous
They're probably going to run it. Got a lot of blockers, though.
And here's the handoff.
Yes, come on. Read that beautifully. 3rd and 9.
Chris, textbook job by the defense.
Okay. Now, I'm showing 3 here. I'm showing cover 3, and I'm going to run a cover 4 palms.
So the offense getting set. This is
I think that would have worked. Should we still do it? Yeah, I'm going to show cover 3, run a cover 4 quarters. See if we can fake them out a little bit. A draw would work here. Screen.
Third down completion here.
Yes, read that beautifully. Godfrey makes the tackle. Good read.
On the screen there, he's short of the first down.
That's what our Kentucky defense does. We did not do it last week necessarily in the first half. Nebraska ran all over us, and if they would have ran the whole game, we would have lost. And they made it. It's going to be a ball game.
Kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Now we got to bait them into one-on-one Barryon Brown again.
From inside the 5.
Oh.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out.
Good play.
Comes out of bounds at the 38.
Okay, so let's run the football. Let's go I formation. Halfback stretch.
First half, not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Fights off the defender.
Offensive line is dominating today. That's their big, I'm not going to say it. I almost said it again. Kansas State is the best at every single position. Best defensive lineman, middle linebacker, and cornerbacks. We put full respect on their defense and offense.
That's a solid gain on the ground.
I almost did it again. See, I fixed it. We're fine.
They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield.
I mean, when their defensive line wants to break through, they are breaking through.
Just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy,
I'm looking at Barryon Brown.
His vision. He just has a great
nope,
instinct.
blitz, Sanders, easy first down. Middle linebacker blitz. Read it.
And the result is a tackle for a loss.
Caught him off guard there. Wait, 4 verticals? 15 seconds left? Should we call timeout? Yes.
Perfect execution.
Yes, we should. I'll be honest with you all. I lost track of time. So it is a good thing that I looked that the coach called those verticals, which made me think, oh, this is a touchdown. No, it's not.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go.
Yes, timeout.
So a timeout is called.
Let's just tie the game, right? 6 seconds left. We can't risk going to the end zone. I was just trying to get a better field goal. That's a great catch. Great throw on the run by Brock Vandegrift as well. Let's tie it.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half.
This is my biggest weakness, though. That's in.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
That's how you play. We go down the field, get in field goal range. That is 10-10, likely at the half, depending on what happens here, obviously. They get one more play. They're going to nil it, though. There's no way that they run a play.
They'll start from the 25.
No way. I would, yeah, but they're not going to. They've got a lot of talent in their skill positions. You got to watch for this team. They've got offensive powerhouses and speed. Great first half.
Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
Jerry just gave an inspiring speech for this team at halftime, especially for our defense, but also for our offense. Jerry said whatever team plays the most physical in the second half will win the football game. He wants this team to play angry. He wants this team to play mad. And he wants them to win the football game. Come on. Play mad for Jerry. Oh, I'm mad.
First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackle made after
if I don't accidentally hit the chuck stick, that might be a touchdown.
That offensive line, that's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Stick and nod.
First and 10 play coming
I know we need to run the football, but our passing game has been great recently.
Back to pass. It's Vandegrift.
Easy run.
Escapes the pocket and takes off.
Actually, so I was looking for that coverage. If they showed that, if they showed it and played it, I was going to run it no matter what. Because I knew it'd be open.
Positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
What a block by 52.
He's found some room at the 45.
I tried to spin him out or juke him out.
Execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
What do you all think about a touchdown pass to Barryon Brown? They're going to think a run here. This is a little, I believe this is a play action. I could be wrong. It might not be.
But when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
It is not, and they're blitzing. Perfect play call. If that's a play action, Dankey is open for a touchdown.
Pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
That's honestly on me because it was kind of open. Dankey was open for a touchdown. It's a dangerous throw to make, but I do think with one safety back in that specific coverage, I think that was a touchdown to Dankey. Missed the senior there. It's all right. Let's run the play call that we've dominated with this entire dynasty. The Ryan Gamer slot corner. Easy. With a middle linebacker blitz all day. That's my read. I'm only looking at the middle linebacker there anyways. So if he blitzes, it's easy.
Pay attention to him. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Toss play. Back heads to his right.
84. What are you doing? Caddis? That's Caddis, right?
What? Team pursuit. They recognize a toss sweep from the middle of the field.
You better go back to the huddle and apologize to your running back. That is just unacceptable blocking right there from I think he's a senior.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th.
There's a reason we're starting a freshman at the tight end. Even though our freshman is worse overall. It's because our freshman is much better. in every aspect.
Catch made on the right side.
Sanders was open
Breaks
for
the
first
tackle
down
on the
there.
play, makes a decent gain.
That's an example
You see more and
of
more offenses in college football
previous
going with
results
three receivers,
leading to
and the
that.
slot receiver a lot of times can
We threw an
become the
interception
go-to
on that
guy.
play last
He
game.
gets mismatches
So,
against either
I love
safeties,
this
a
play.
nickelback or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Some people would say run this, right? But, hold that. Yep. But,
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up the 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th
but
down
never
attempt.
mind.
They'll
That
try
was
it again
incredible
here.
coverage.
Using his legs.
See,
It's
took
Patterson.
advantage of number
They
8,
stop
right?
him, but it's
It
a
worked
first
that
down.
time.
Well,
Got
much like
aggressive
what we
there
saw
on the
in
first
half
on the
versus
4th down there,
Wildcats.
gutsy call, but
Adjustments
we've been
right
kind of
back
risky
to
this
the
entire
running
season,
back.
so it's worked.
Yesterday, and continues to get positive yards.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first
Run
down.
him over, Patterson.
They score here. Touchdown,
Yes,
Kentucky.
on
They go in
UFK.
front in the second half.
Let's go, Kentucky.
Long drive. That's why
Patterson's like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, pointing right to the Kansas State fans. They're on the left side. What? What?
That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
I love this team so much. Pat, listen, we got a running back for the future of this team right here, everybody. Patterson is going to dominate. He barely reached out the football there right before, like right there. Just barely got the touchdown.
They're setting out to
That's
try
a
to
huge
create two.
run. Ran through the tackle as well.
The team makes it a
17-10.
7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out 2 yards deep.
Good tackle.
In the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15.
Defense is
That's
playing
where the
great.
offense
Let's
will
lock
take
it in,
over.
everybody. Let's keep showing. Let's show a cover
K-State
2.
offense is
Let's
back
run a
out on
cover
the
3
field
match. We don't need to
The
blitz them
first
too
play of
much.
the drive now backed up at the 15. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Beautiful.
Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Big change in our team compared to last week in stopping the run. Last week, Nebraska ran for 158 yards, the most rushing yards the team has had against our defense this entire year. Oh, no.
They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It happened again. When I say something and start talking about it, a big play happens that I'm talking about that we've been good at stopping. Or we've been throwing well, interception, right? It doesn't matter.
When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche.
Somehow I accidentally switched to the cornerback. That could have been a nightmare.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes
Are they in
deep
turbo?
crosser, the defense has to do a good job of
think they are.
communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Beautiful. Good play by Fearbury. Yeah, they are. Okay.
The offense going with the hurry up.
I'm going to stay in the man.
Looking downfield, it's Johnson.
That's a play that should stop them. That should stop them. Man coverage. You got to get up there and make a tackle.
Good job
Don't
by
play
this
back when
offensive
he's just
line.
sitting there.
Great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they
You
needed
have to
do.
play
This
that
is
better,
too big
right?
of a
Like
game.
that.
They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down
Okay.
in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
We picked the right play to stop that, and they just don't play it right.
On first down, it's play action.
Oh, no. If they throw it middle, we're in trouble. See, I told you he can run, and there he shows his legs. I'm surprised he hasn't ran a lot this game, but come on, team, wake up.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves left, out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble.
I tried to strip the ball, did not get it, but yeah, we may have. They're starting to realize that we haven't been on. We were honoring the run by the quarterback earlier
instead,
but I can't run a spy. It's too risky.
Here on the scramble.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
The running back just ran through Hardaway. Just almost ran him over. Just kind of bounced off of him, but he's good. We know he's good. They're running a turbo offense right now.
Still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
I believe it's a turbo. It's not no huddle.
Using his legs, it's Giddens. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Field goal here would be amazing.
Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a
Cover
nice
one hole.
gain.
We have to run quarterback spy in the middle.
To the line to run the hurry up.
Have to. I'm going to be the defensive lineman. It could be a QB keeper, which the QB spy could really work.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Brought down to the
Middle
27,
linebacker,
first
Solis
down.
Jr. made a big-time tackle there, but they still got the first down. I do not like the coverage now. It's a good thing time ran out there because their slot receiver, if it was a quick out route, it could have been a touchdown. I need some water. I don't know about you all. What a game.
Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance.
What a game.
As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish, a spot in the next round of the college football.
You know, I've said this a lot, but this game is incredible. Like, I love this game so much, and I know you all can probably tell that just by watching me in this series. It is such a good video game.
To run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh, no.
Lets it go quickly.
That's on Godfrey. That wasn't cause of me. Godfrey's right there.
This guy
He bites up for some reason. The quarterback just throws it over top.
Downfield, we can see him catch.
Watch this. Watch this. So I bet on the run big time. So I'm supposed to be out over here in this zone, right? Right here. Now, good thing Godfrey still plays his zone, but look at this. He's there. He's there. He's watching the quarterback's eyes, but what he does not see, he never sees the receiver, right? He saw when he's over here, right? When he looks over here, he just doesn't get a glimpse of the wide receiver. So this one actually makes sense. So he's watching the ball, and then when he throws it, that's the cut. This is the one I don't get, actually. So this one doesn't make sense. Why? What is that cut? If he's watching the quarterback, it's like he thought the quarterback was throwing it somewhere else. Yeah, I don't understand that cut, to be honest. I don't know what he was doing. He should have easily have picked off that ball. He's watching the quarterback the entire way. He read that beautifully. He stops. If he keeps going, that's an interception. What is he doing? What caused that stutter step? Like, there's nothing that should have caused that. He throws it, he's running, he's watching it, and then he cuts. I am shocked. And it's not because I turned into him. It turned into him, right? Because you can see that it shows I'm controlling number 3. I wish I would have turned into Godfrey, honestly. I don't understand what he was doing. It should have been an easy interception.
When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone.
It was great coverage till the end.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter.
That was a bad decision by the quarterback, though. It worked out, right? But that should be an interception. He must have saw something in the scouting report. They must have saw that on film.
Tackled at the 22.
17 all, 8 minutes left in the game. These are the moments to live for, right?
Here comes the Kentucky offense back.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose, YouTube? I can tell you one thing. Ryan Gamer, the head coach of this football team, wants to win more than anything.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Oh no, Patterson has a high risk of injury.
To come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up.
We're going to have to sub in the running back. We're going to have to go sub running back set.
Anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
I'm looking at Sanders and then Macklin and then Brown.
Scanning the field.
Blitz, easy Sanders.
Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense.
I mean,
not much of a window to throw this ball.
Got to run the football.
But the quarterback's accuracy and the size.
I like running to the short side of the field here. I really do. Our blockers are so good short-sided, and there's why. Beautiful.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us.
We have to give our running back a break. I understand he's our superstar, but he's got like -10 in stats right now. He's gonna fumble. He's got -5 speed. Like, yeah, this is not gonna cut it. We got to put the freshman.
Told us about the receivers and how they're gonna throw the football, but man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice
Our offensive line has been amazing all season long with running the football. They are dominating here.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any
I think we can run out the clock. As crazy as that sounds, I think we continue to chew clock here.
Are the ones where you get just what you need.
Could we have the ball the whole fourth
down,
quarter?
he got it.
That's not the time run. I mean, why not?
Keep it on the ground.
That's a great recovery block.
Finding some room at the 25.
The freshman! Look at his stutter step. That stutter step was incredible. Good cut outside. Incredible blocking by the wide receiver there. Oh, my. Just don't fumble the football, though. Patterson is back in.
Just outside the 5.
Don't fumble the football. Hold on to the football.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They finally
no, Patterson's hurt.
And a player is down injured.
I tried. I wanted the freshman in, but I guess he got tired. Should have been a touchdown. Let's run to number 8.
Second and goal.
Oh, number 8's not in.
They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Bruised ribs. Okay, he'll be fine.
By the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage.
You all know the play.
Goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be
I thought we needed 3 seconds for that play. But that was wrong. Honestly, this gives us more room, so I'm not too upset about it.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5.
Kansas State fans are fired up right now.
Receiver in motion now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Hit as he
was open.
It, and the pass ball is incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually...
We got to trust our defense. The best defense in college football has to be trusted here. I wish I could have called a timeout quick enough on that. I thought we had enough time. I was going down to 3 seconds. I thought that's all we needed for the motion. Clearly, you needed 4 seconds. So, yeah. Okay, it is what it is, you know. What are you going to do? Let's play football.
A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here?
3 minutes. Let's get an interception, win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. It's a fumble.
He picked it back up.
Offense with a crucial
what? How did they end up with that football? There's no way. There's no shot they ended up with that football. You're
Offense gets
kidding
that
me.
second down play here.
Sack the quarterback. Come on, put pressure on Johnson.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in.
I had to watch the tight end, and I had to watch the underneath route there. Good coverage. We have to make a stop here. Biggest third down of the season for this defense. We have to watch the quarterback run. So how we have to put a spy then. We have to.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. He'll earn the first
good
down,
play.
but pay
Good play
for it
call.
with a hard hit.
Good play call by the other side.
How you dice up a zone coverage.
We
Nice
tried
throw
man
downfield
against those
here on
curls
3rd down,
earlier.
and
It didn't
really
work.
good route
I
to
don't
give the
know.
quarterback a chance to make that play.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly out of the
You
wide
have
out.
to get over on that.
Complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Heads out of bounds.
That is
after
our
running
best
for the first
defensive
down to
player
keep this
in
scoring
coverage over
threat
there.
alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield.
Why did he do the smallest jump ever? I read that beautifully. I read that. I wanted him to make that throw so bad. I was cutting over, and then I cut back right there. I was trying to bait him into it. Like, oh, I'm guarding this guy. And see how I cut instantly because I'm trying to bait him to throw it. No, why? No. It gave me a bad animation for that. I read that beautifully. That should have been a different animation. I am right there. That should never have been that type of interception animation. I baited him into it. I read it beautifully, and that animation jumped for it. Like, are you kidding me? He just stays down on the ground. I hit Y too, like the normal interception button, right? How do you not pick that? That would have been one of my best defensive plays in this Dynasty series. I read that. I baited him into it and everything. You all saw how quick I read it and cut.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to
That's a bad animation that it gave me there.
Great
My
route,
guess is Godfrey has bad
enough
catching
separation
stats,
to
so
give the
but still,
quarterback a nice
I
lane
think
to throw
any
the football.
linebacker is going to make a better play on the football than that. Hit him.
It's Brown. And the defense
Godfrey was mad there.
not much of a gain.
I don't know why he's mad. I'm mad.
Man, give the defense
He
a lot
could have
of
made a
credit.
play on the
Taking
football.
away the elite receiver, that primary target, forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
2nd down, we're going to throw it.
What are you
Touchdown,
doing?
Wildcats.
32.
Reclaim the lead.
Maxwell Harrison again.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in
We got plenty of time left.
Put a touchdown on the board.
Maxwell Harrison, the senior, played great last game. He is struggling today.
Onto that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Our
Extra
coverage
points,
has struggled.
Kickoff
They
team
do
has
have a
come
good
on the field
quarterback.
now
We know
to
that.
send this
But,
one
like,
away.
we should have had a
Turn
pick by
starts from
Godfrey
inside
there.
the 5.
I was
Tackled
right
at the
there.
17. Strong
His
job
hands
by
were
the
right
coverage
there.
team.
Shake it off. Minute 21 left. We're down 4. Let's play football, everybody.
They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely.
Good play.
And the tackle is made, not the big
Plenty of
play they're
time.
looking for, but a pretty solid game. High completion makes it second
Wait.
and medium.
That has to be a coverage shell, right? There ain't no way they're running this coverage. If it is, that's an easy touchdown.
To throw, it's Vandegrift.
They ran a cover
The clock
0?
winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's
Brock
third down.
Vandegrift.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good
I just did a
quarterback from
normal
great
throw.
quarterback.
Normal
Can't
lob,
even
though.
come up
Didn't
with
try
a
to
play.
influence or
Just
lead
trying
them
to
or
run.
anything.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big
I'm
plays
shocked.
right here. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Slides
Beautiful.
a quick throw.
I am
Moves the
shocked.
ball out
I
across the
cannot
30.
believe my eyes
Good
what
for
I
a
just
first
saw there.
down. offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
I just don't understand how.
A short gain on play.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first
Shake it
down,
off.
but I love the
Wait a
fact he
second.
got out of bounds. You save your timeouts. You stop the clock. The offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
That is the best hot route of the season. Brown, touchdown, Kentucky.
To claim the lead here in the final minute.
Put him on a wheel route.
When it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands.
Audible of the year.
Do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
I saw the coverage, the man coverage, knew it would bunch him up. So I know Macklin's route, so I put Barryon Brown on a wheel route. Beautiful. We could have sent him straight up the field, right? We could have, but I thought the wheel route was really going to get him, and it did. A vertical. I think the safety would have been ready if it was straight up the middle. So you have to take a risk, and we took a risk there, and it paid off. So, wow. I know somebody say that's dangerous, not calling that a straight vertical and doing a wheel. Well, do you want to win or do you want to lose, YouTube?
It's all up to the defense.
Brock Vandegrift, you scared me. And how many of you all thought that was overthrown? He already missed a touchdown, remember. Oh my. This is the most stressful game ever on Heisman. College Football 25 rivals any game on stress levels. It is the most stressful game you ever play. Probably on any difficulty setting. It is such a stressful video game. Like, it is up there with Elden Ring, any of the Dark Souls games, some of the most hardest games out there. Put this game on there. It is so tough.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays.
Come on, play football.
Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Pressure is coming.
That's a coverage sack.
Down. The defense
Come on.
Up with a sack at a crucial moment. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense will need some big plays to get into field.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose, team?
A huge factor here. Catch made on the out route.
I understand they need a field goal, right? I understand that. We have to realize that.
Great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, now you got a real chance.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now.
Make a play! I called out Maxwell Harrison earlier. That was not Harrison. I missed the number. It was Dunn who missed the plays earlier. That's on me. I called out Harrison. It wasn't Harrison's fault. It's Dunn. But that was Harrison's fault. He's right there. You have to make a play on that football. Simple to make a play there.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
If he throws that on the line, Dunn is intercepting that and taking it to the house. So they caught a break on that one, I can tell you that. Let's bluff cover 2 and run a cover 3. This might cause an interception.
He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
That's real
good play. 18 seconds left, 3rd and 6. What are they going to do?
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense here needs some big.
Watch for the quarterback run. We have to run a spy here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Makes a nice move there.
Way to tackle, Fearbury. Way to tackle. But they should have made that play sooner. Great coverage. This is it. Okay. Okay.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to run it. That saved the game.
That saved the game.
No press coverage.
There's no way. It's game. It's game. Kentucky wins! Going to the semifinals!
Crucial W, great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, YouTube, I got a question for you all. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Well, this Kentucky team wants to win. How bad do you want it, right? This Kentucky team battled to the end, fought through adversity, but that Kansas State team deserves a lot of credit today. That offense was great. Their defense had some moments, but at the end of the day, we were able to run the ball well against them and throw the ball well. This Kentucky team, this Kentucky defense is incredible. Yes, we did allow 14 points in the fourth quarter, but they rallied behind each other. And really, one of those touchdowns should have never have happened. Dunn should have been there, and then Godfrey, I feel like I should have had the interception there. Should have gave that to me. I was right there. In my opinion, it was a perfect input on timing for the interception. I just got a weird animation, and he should have jumped up, grabbed it. It's an interception, maybe taken it to the house. 27-24. Hard-fought game. There are no easy games in the college football playoffs. Oh, my. I told you all to do not let that 82 overall fool you. Yes, we had the better offensive line compared to their defensive line, and they had weaker middle linebackers, and it showed, but their coverage was pretty good. Their coverage was pretty good. A few bad defensive play calls. It's hard to call them bad play calls because we were baiting them into it. It was part of our offensive plan. Run the ball, draw the cornerbacks and safeties up, then hit them deep. That's exactly the game plan, and we executed it to perfection, and we almost scored. You all realize, if we don't score that last touchdown with Barryon Brown, you know how heartbreaking this loss would have been? Because you all remember, Brock Vandegrift missed a wide-open touchdown. Wide open. As wide open as a throw it could be. Missed it. But then came back, an incredible will audible, will route, Barryon Brown on a will route, bunched up coverage there. There is no way you can guard it. Nobody can guard that. Not in that coverage. And this Kentucky team came out slow to start offensively. Interception, first drive, 2 games in a row. It's not about the mistakes you make. It's about how you respond after those mistakes. You can't change the past, but you can help shape the future. That's what Brock Vandegrift and this offense did. We didn't let that interception get us flustered. See, I throw a lot of interceptions, and I think that helps me. And a lot of you all might laugh at that, but yeah, I think it helps me because it doesn't get me frustrated at all. It's like, okay, it was an interception against a really good play. They made a great play on the football. Okay. Let's do better the next time. You're going to throw interceptions. The best thing you could do is move on, leave it in the past, and try not to do it again. And even if you do it again, you try to bounce back and not do it again. You're going to throw interceptions. You're going to. It's going to happen. Move on. And that's what we did. I can't believe it. I'm so proud of this team. I'm so proud of this defense. You know, our defensive coordinator, Jerry, has done a fantastic job getting this team fired up, getting these game plans ready. And, wow. I feel like that was one of my best called defensive games. I feel like I did a really good job mixing up coverage shells, mixing up plays. The only thing I think I could have done more, and I know some of you might have already pointed this out. What did I not do this game that I've done the entire season? Put pressure on the quarterback, and I did not this game. I did not. I did in the first quarter, I feel like, but after the blitz stopped working, I feel like I stopped doing the blitzes, and it paid off, I guess, in second and third quarter, but in the fourth quarter, we needed to blitz them. I think if we put pressure on those third downs, I don't think they get those completions, and maybe I'm wrong, right? it's risky. It's risky, right? You put the blitz on them and they can take advantage of it. But I do think we have the defense who can blitz and still make some big time plays, especially our linebackers. Our linebackers have been playing amazing in this entire season, and they continue this in the college football playoff. And I want to make a correction. I kept calling out Harrison, the senior. No, it was not Harrison. Harrison's 31. Dunn is 32. It's Dunn who really struggled today. Dunn let this defense down multiple times, and we have to say it like it is. Maxwell Harrison played good overall. He was doing great in coverage besides that one play at the end, which allowed them to get up the field. But yeah, I mean, Dunn played a bad game. Hey, I played many bad games at the coaching position. Of course, I've coached many bad games in this series, and I've at least many bad halves. There were some bad coach games all the way through. Vanderbilt. Toledo. Wait, we don't talk about Toledo. I forgot about that. So yeah, I mean, defensively, I feel like that's been my strong suit this year. It's like Ryan Gamer has basically become the defensive coordinator, right? I know I say Jerry is the defensive coordinator, and he is, but I feel like, you know, we're calling the plays. You know, Jerry may be involved with the game plan behind the scenes, talking to the players, getting the virtual athletes pumped up. But of course, we're over here making the decisions. But we still got to give Jerry a lot of credit, right? Jerry gets so much credit here on the channel across all the sports. Hey, but he should, right? Jerry has turned around many defenses here on the Gamer Buddy YouTube channel. I look what he's done to the Seattle Seahawks defense. And I mean, he's done a lot here on the channel defensively. Look at what he did for Texas Tech Red Raiders there as the assistant defensive coordinator in the Road to Glory series. Jerry does a lot. He's a great quarterback coach. Some of you might say, well, why is Brock throwing so many interceptions? Well, it happens. Yeah, this has not been a great senior year for Brock, but he's playing great in the regular season finale and the first two playoff games. So we got to give him credit for that. Throwing the ball really well. We ran all over them. 186 rushing yards, 376 total yards. Now, they played good. They had 296 yards, but we shut down the rush. They did a good job passing. I feel like our coverage was just not great that game. I feel like our cornerbacks and safeties were making a lot of mistakes. I feel like our linebackers were doing the best coverage-wise, and our cornerbacks and safeties were letting us down. So we got to go back to the drawing board next week and see if we can get our cornerbacks to play a little bit better. But we had 481 total yards. They had 313. We had more time in attack. We just were the better team. That's all there is to it. I'm so proud of this team. Hard fought game. I mean, I was so nervous. You all could probably tell that. I was so nervous. 171 rating, 12 for 19, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Yeah, that was a really good interception. I shouldn't have thrown it, but it still was a good play on the ball. And then Patterson dominated, 20 for 128 and a touchdown, fought for that touchdown as well. And then Barryon Brown only got 2 catches. Last game, he only got 4 catches, 171 yards and 3 touchdowns. Today, he only gets 2 catches. Both of them were touchdown passes. That was the game plan. I said it. I said the game plan. You all knew what we were doing. Running good, making them come up to play the run, beat them deep. I mean, that was the game plan. And we played it to perfection. And if we play against Oregon next week, we're going to do the same game plan. But hopefully Boston College pulled out the upset, right? So I'm going to pause the video, take a couple screenshots, and we'll see who we play in the semifinals of the college football playoff. You know, there is no other sports game that recreates the pressure that this game makes you feel. Like, these environments, the fans, like, this game, I feel like you truly feel that pressure. The composure system, the momentum system, like, everything creates a unique gaming experience where every single game is different. It is fantastic. Like, the way they created this game to be so dynamic and so nerve-wracking is just fantastic. Like, I truly feel like I'm the head coach of Kentucky, right? The pressure of making these calls and these high leverage decisions you have to make that may cost you a game. It's amazing. I can't say enough good about this video game. This video game was a dream come true for me, and to think that this game sold so well that they're going to keep making them and building on what they already have. And what they already have is phenomenal. The best football game I have ever played. Just fantastic. Wow. But tip, don't play this game on Heisman. It's bad for, listen, it's bad for your heart rate playing this game on Heisman. Listen, this entire season, ever since I switched to Heisman, and I play this game all on Heisman now. This game is bad for your heart rate. I'm telling you, it is. And it's bad for your heart rate. I don't care what difficulty setting you're playing on. This game is tough. But like, the pressure that this game has you feel on in these high difficulty situations, it's insane. And yes, I feel like it's bad for your heart rate. I'm telling you, this game gets the heart rate up. If I had a heart rate monitor up there on the screen, you all would be like, oh my, Ryan probably needs to not play very much. Oh my, no wonder Ryan threw that interception to start that game. His heart rate's 180 right now playing video games. Oh my, 27-24. I'm sweating. That is how nerve-wracking that was. I feel like my whole face is sweating. My cheeks are red. My heart rate's up in the 150s right now. Listen, if you have never played this game, play this video game. No other game recreates this. No other game. There's no other game that recreates what this game creates. It is just fantastic. Wow. Just wow. And that was a fight, everybody. We fought to the end. I am on cloud 9 right now. Okay, let's advance the week. Wait, hire staff. Who left? Okay. You better got a head coaching job. Who left? Hold that thought, everybody. Our defensive coordinator. You're kidding. No wonder they better have took a head coaching job. We're going to look. We lost our defensive coordinator. You're kidding me. Hey, that means you had a great year, right? You know, they win defensive coordinator. No, they didn't win. They didn't win defensive coordinator of the year. They did last year. And then they leave. They were a motivator, I know. Okay, let's take a look at where they went. They better have took a head coaching job. If they took a defensive job somewhere else, I am going to be furious. And you're like, I thought Jerry's the defensive coordinator. Well, Jerry's not technically in the game, it shows a different one. You're kidding me. He didn't take a head coaching job? Or at least yet. Maybe he just hasn't got hired yet. That could be what it is. Well, no, why would he leave then? Went to the NFL? Did he go to... Let's see if he went to the NFL. Wait, where... I don't see his name. Do you all? His name was Andrew Parker. Andrew Parker. Job security is safe. Yeah, your job security is safe. 29-2 as the defensive coordinator for the Kentucky Wildcats. Look at his record versus rivals, 6-0. 9-2 versus top 25. Our only losses are to Alabama and Georgia in the top 25. Our only losses ever are Alabama and Georgia. Andrew Parker, where did you go? You better have took a head coaching job. I can tell you that right now. If not, I'm going to be furious. Andrew Parker. We'll look at Andrew Parker. Where is Parker? Oh, there he is. Okay, you took a head coaching position. I was going to say... Okay, he got the head coaching job at Stanford. I am happy for Andrew Parker. But I'm heartbroken. But hey, I mean, head coaching job, you got to take it. 29-2. That's hard. Parker, don't put this on us before the national championship. Keep in mind, he stays our coordinator until the season's over. But are you kidding me? We have to hire staff now, everybody. You're kidding me. Stanford, we'll have to take a look at how he does over there at Stanford. Hire a defensive coordinator. You hate to see it. Are you kidding me? I want another motivator. I want a motivator that has elite recruiting. This is not good for job stability. Okay, so let's take a look at this and see what we can get. Flanagan, WKU's head coach we could go after. Let's see the talents. No. We want a master motivator. That's all we want. We don't care about how much they have, anything. No. he just became, he became a master motivator and then left us. You all realize that? He became a master motivator and then left our team. We were all the way a part of his development. Oh my, look at all Edward Whitaker, maybe C prestige, but he's almost maxed out on scheme, but is not a master motivator. Well, our defensive coordinator would became master motivator in the offseason. Okay, and then this is another one. No master motivator and no scheme guru. I only hire people that already have the tier unlocked. It's just a personal thing. Okay, not a master motivator. This might be the worst coaching portal I've ever seen. Oh, you're kidding. Master motivator. There we go. Master motivator and the rest an elite recruiter. We can develop them. Master motivator for off-season improvement. This is what we need. This is what we need. It's going to help improve. He's a head coach. Ooh. Yeah, but you're going to take a head coach, a defensive coordinator job for Kentucky, right? There's no shot you're not going to take that, right? Level 22 coach, the highest level besides WKU, and the only one that has a master trait. So we are going after Brent Cobb. Pipeline is North Florida. We'll fit in with Coach Ryan Gamer's pipeline as well. Did I offer him? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we would like to make him an offer. Offer is pending. He's a head coach though, and we're offering him a defensive coordinator job at the University of Kentucky. I do not know. Do you all know that logo? I can't think of what that logo is. I want to say that's a team in the Conference USA, right? I want to say that's a team in the Conference USA. Can I look at their history, their coaching history? I don't think I can. Did it show their record in that? I didn't even look to see if it showed their record on that screen. I don't think it does, though. I don't think it does. I don't know what logo that is. I really don't. So let's take a look at, well, let's advance the time, right? And then see what happens. So we had to hire staff. We'll see if we actually locked them in. Can't believe we lost our defensive coordinator. That's heartbreaking. A+ prestige, a game changer on our defense. Had great talents already unlocked, and we lost them. But if we can land our new coach, look at this. Kentucky versus Oregon, the number 4 ranked team in the nation, going up against the number 1 ranked Oregon Ducks. The rematch of the previous year's national championship. Oh my, that was the matchup I did not want, because their team this year is way better than last year. And okay, yeah, if you all wanted the rematch, we are in the semifinals. Only 4 teams left. We'll see if it's going to be an all SEC other on the bottom part of the bracket. We'll check that out. But I got to see if we got our coach. If we get our coach. Oh, that's not what I meant to go to. Let's go to hire staff. Did we get our coach? Yeah! We got Brent Cobb. So, got a new defensive coordinator. The only master or like higher tier coach that we could get. So our coach will be a master motivator after next season, our offensive coordinator. Now, the problem is our coach prestige went down. We lost A+, but hey, I'm happy for Andrew Parker. I'm happy for Parker's future for Stanford. Hopefully he does a great job turning around that program, and hopefully they have a great year. Hey, we know they have a great defensive coordinator. Coach the number 1 defense. When you coach the number 1 defense in the nation, you're going to get a head coaching job, right? And I'm happy for him. Don't get me wrong. I'm a little sad, though. I'm a little sad. Like, let's be honest. We did not want to lose Andrew Parker. We did not want to lose him. It's as simple as that. So, coaching carousel, we already looked at that, right? Yeah, we already looked at all that. We're good to go. Now, we want to take a look at the college football playoff bracket. Who won? Oh, Georgia got taken down from Michigan, or by Michigan. 31-28. Alabama smashes Syracuse. Oh my. That's honestly, Syracuse always surprises me in this game. They always play really well. And whenever I play them, I usually crush them in this game. But they always play really well. And Alabama, absolutely crushed them. And keep in mind, Alabama's ranked 5th in the nation. Syracuse is ranked number 3 in the nation this season. They've dominated. They beat so many ranked opponents, and they've had a great season. So Alabama, the 5th ranked seed, moves on. The number 2 seed Georgia Bulldogs falls by 3 points to Michigan, the 6th ranked team. You got 6 Michigan versus 5 Alabama, number 1 Oregon versus number 4 Kentucky. The number 2 and number 3 teams are out of the college football playoffs, everybody. You have the 1, 4, 5, and 6 teams in the nation competing for a chance for the national championship. We are 1 game away from getting 2 back-to-back national championships, 2 wins away from winning back-to-back championships. This Oregon team is amazing. We smashed them last year, and can we do it again? I don't know. I usually play really well against Oregon in this game. I do. In my other dynasties on Heisman, I always play well against Oregon. I don't know what it is, but I do. And we need Hardaway to have a great game. He's had 2 interceptions on the season, 36 tackles. That's what I want to see right here. So very even teams. 86 overall Kentucky, 86 overall Oregon. 85 offense on our side. They got 86 offense. We both have 87 defenses. Oh my. Okay. I need you all's 1 times. I need the hype and positive encouraging comments. Just like always, both teams have lost 1 game on the season, and both of those were conference games. Oregon, of course, won the Big Ten, and we got an SEC Big Ten battle here. Actually, in the semifinals, you got an SEC and Big Ten battle. That's pretty awesome. It's Alabama against Michigan, SEC Big Ten, and then Kentucky versus Oregon, SEC Big Ten. That is awesome. And I know we have a lot of Michigan fans out there here on the Gamer Building community, and we have a lot of Alabama fans out there. So I know we also have quite a few Georgia Bulldogs fans. I thought you all were going to make it. I thought you all were going to take down Michigan. Sorry that you all got beat, but Michigan did what they do. They've shocked a lot of teams as the lower ranked team in this dynasty so far, and even in the Road to Glory series as well. They made it to the national championship to play against Rhett Gamer for the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Yeah, they lost, but they made it. Michigan's been playing well, and Oregon fans out there are going to be fired up. I don't know. I feel like I've seen 1 comment from an Oregon fan, maybe only 1. We got any Oregon Duck fans out there? It's not something I see too often. I know there's a lot of them out there, obviously, but I just haven't seen very many in the comments, or I don't think I met an Oregon Duck fan either. Actually, I think I know 1. Yeah, I think I met 1. I think I met 1 person who's an Oregon Duck fan, but there's tons of Oregon fans, right? It's just that I haven't, I guess, met very many of them. And as far as, a lot of Alabama, I know a lot of Alabama fans, and a lot of Alabama fans here on the channel, and Michigan, and of course a lot of Kentucky fans, right? Let's go Wildcats! We're all Kentucky fans in this dynasty, right? You all may be fans of another team in real life, but we're all Kentucky fans for this dynasty, right? Don't you all be rooting against Ryan Gamer or the Kentucky Wildcats, everybody. I can't handle that. I need the positive energy, the positive encouraging words. This Kentucky team can make history. Let's do this. Come on. Come on. Let's finish strong, everybody. I'm so fired up. I want to play that semifinals game right now, but I don't got time to do another recording tonight. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and check out the channel page to look for more career mode episodes. We got tons of career mode content here on the channel. 8 ongoing series at the same time. You can also find them in the video description below. And I also have more College Football 25 content, a Road to Glory. And we got this Dynasty. I would love to do another Dynasty for another team one day. So we may do that sometime in the future. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. The sky's the limit. I love College Football 25, and I want to do even more content for it. But I don't think any of them can outdo this Kentucky Dynasty, because this one has been phenomenal from start to finish. This is one of the best series on the channel, and thank you all for keeping it alive. These videos are long, but you all are there. You all are there watching each and every time, watching it through, and I greatly appreciate that. You all are leading the way keeping this series going. And that means so much to me because this is a dream series for me on the channel, to have success here with the Kentucky Wildcats, my favorite team, trying to lead them to championships. And I greatly appreciate all of y'all's support each and every week. Dropping comments, having fun, dropping your tips, leaving a like, and just being there. It means so much to me that we can keep this series going for so long. Despite some of the episodes being 2 hours, you all are still watching. You are still keeping this series going, and I appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.